Now, the Scottish Government has partnered with the international charity GiveDirectly to launch the first ever cash programme using funds pledged to address loss and damages due to climate change. Nearly 3,000 families in Malawi who survived the world's longest cyclone will receive mobile money payments to spend on housing, food and sending their children to school. Ahead of COP28, the programme aims to demonstrate how the soon-to-be-created UN Loss and Damage Fund can be delivered in cash directly to those on the front lines of the climate crisis. With me now is Rory Stewart, who is the Senior Advisor of GiveDirectly. Thank you for joining us here on BBC News. So I can imagine there's a lot of welcome for this programme that you're carrying out with the Scottish Government. But there has been hesitance by governments, especially Western governments, towards carrying out reparations for climate change damages to communities in the least developed parts of the world. How sure are you that this programme will gain traction with other governments?
Well, we very much have to hope, because I think the thing that we forget about climate change is that the impact will be felt most in the poorest countries in the world. They're not just the countries which are most vulnerable to things like flooding and cyclones. It's also that if people are very poor, they have no resilience. You lose your livestock, you lose your house, that's it. There's no savings, there's no government infrastructure to really back you up.
With GiveDirectly, you carry out these mobile money payments in countries in Africa. I understand that your donations have gone to people in different parts of Africa.
Yes, so we believe very strongly in giving unconditional cash grants. So we're often giving $700 to a household and letting families decide what their priorities are. It could be health, could be shelter, could be digging a latrine, could be getting the children into school. And the evidence is astonishing. It's quite radical. I mean, traditionally charities went in and told people what to do, or they trained them. But what we've discovered is that giving dignity to people, giving freedom to people is far more efficient, far more effective in terms of outcomes, in terms of dealing with poverty. Cash is probably the most efficient, effective way of doing it.